Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? And welcome back to another video. Sorry for the lack of videos recently. I have been absolutely binge gaming some Rust, and it has ever so slightly taken over my life. I am just playing Rust until basically another big Tarkov update comes out. So if you're wondering where the videos are, I just haven't really been playing Tarkov too much recently. I might dive out into some Rust content. So if you guys want to see that, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of that. And also, please make sure to hit the subscribe button if you guys do end up enjoying this video. We're trying to get to 100k subs by the end of the year. That'd be very, very cool. But a question that I've been asked an awful lot recently is, Twizzler, do you think this is a pre-wipe event? All of these events that have been going on recently, I have been asked over and over pretty much every single day whether I think it's actually pre-wipe or whether it isn't. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over a recent note that came in from BSG that was released on their Twitter. And then we're also going to go over some of the details on the Evasion tournament that I recently played in. And one little piece of noteworthy lore that was said there, or story, I guess, that was said there, that I think some people would have missed. And hopefully this will end up shedding a little bit of light on whether or not you guys think, you know, the wipe is coming soon, or whether I think the wipe is coming soon. We're going to get into a note real quick here. So this is one of the notes that BSG posted on Twitter. Obviously, it's all written in Russian. I don't speak Russian, but thank God for Axel, because he has provided us a translation for this. So we're going to go through the translation real quick. To Killa from Tagilla. Bro, you shoot like a bot to begin with? That's absolutely untrue. Secondly, there are some people in Ultra looking like cyber athletes, crouching and standing up in a funny way, checking their mags and switching fire modes 5 times every second while they are fighting. There, I thought it's a good idea to get out. When I went to factory, I got told by locals that Chapushla betrayed Rizi because of some mobile phone. That's not how we do it. That's not what bros do. I'm heading out to the lighthouse. So this is actually, I believe, one of the first times BSG has ever actually mentioned an evasion tournament in one of their messages, which I think is really cool, and I think it's also really funny. So for those of you that don't understand what cyber athletes is referring to and crouching and standing up in a funny way, checking their mags, switching fire mode every second, this was to do with the Evasion Trios event. It took place on Interchange on private servers, where basically we had to go into a map. We were matched against other streamers, and in the tents at Goshan or around that area, Killa and Tagilla would spawn. You had to kill them both in order to get points. So you get 8 points for killing Killa, 8 points for killing Tagilla. And then when you looted them, one of them would have Ultra Med, and then one of them would have the Emercom key. Hidden in both of those rooms was a LEDX, and if you got to extract with a LEDX, you would get yourself 10 points. So if you got out with 2 LEDXs, you'd get 20 points, which was basically the whole area of concentration for like the biggest fights throughout the tournament took place in the Goshan area, and it was a lot of fun. So this is actually what BSG is referring to here, and I think that's absolutely hilarious. Also, you guys want to help support me, you guys can check out gameradvantage.com. The link will be down in the description. They're the people that make these beautiful glasses that I wear every day. They are specially designed to be worn by gamers that wear headsets all day, every day. You can wear these glasses without getting, you know, your pinched ears and, you know, your sore sides or whatever, because they don't pinch you. They rest nice and comfortably on your nose. And you can also get them still in this beautiful purple color, which is a limited edition set of glasses that I made with GA. So you got my little logo there. Obviously, the frames are purple to match my theme. And if you also have trouble sleeping at night as well, you can use these glasses to prevent the blue light from getting into your eyes, which actually tricks your brain into thinking that it's daytime. Which is why sometimes when you get off your PC and you get into bed, you find yourself very restless. So lads, make sure to go to gameradvantage.com, use code TWEEK, get yourself 10% off, pick up a sexy new pair of frames today. Now let's get back to the video. So it ended up with him saying, I'm heading out to the lighthouse. You should come join me at the village. Also, those XPMCs closed extracts except for one, which leads to Shoreline Resort. Everybody will be extracting there. Let's catch some peeps and ask them where the rat is hiding. Which is referring to Chapushla. So this current event that's taking place on Shoreline, or sorry, not Shoreline, Lighthouse, is Killa and Tagilla are spawning in the village near the path to Lighthouse extract, and all of the other extracts on Lighthouse are closed, which means that there is just a ridiculous level of PvP going on in the Lighthouse map right now, right next to that extract, on top of having the 2 bosses there. The event is, I'm sure, a lot of fun, and if you guys have kind of been taking a break from Tarkov recently, I would highly recommend you guys checking it out and giving it a try, as it seems like a lot of fun. And oftentimes the Lighthouse PvP can be a little weird. Sometimes you don't really get any, sometimes you get a lot. But with this, it's basically guaranteeing that most of the PMCs on the map at one point or another are definitely going to make their way to Path to Shoreline because there is no other way out. Also, the Lightkeeper, you know, the one which threatened the traders, won't be here anytime soon. He also got his lapdog Zryachi with him, so Lighthouse will be empty. This happens once in a lifetime. We can go find and steal their loot. Looks like a unique opportunity. Also, let's kill those XPMCs. The note on the side, PS, you should go practice your shots on empty cans or something. Come on, bro. You know you can't aim for shit. So that is Killa making fun of his brother because he prefers to run around with a hammer and bash people's skulls in. So what this note is essentially saying, and I believe this is kind of a sly way of BSG basically saying that the Lightkeeper, you know, the one that threatened the traders, won't be here anytime soon. So I think what that means is, you know, they've said, basically, guys, here's your little hint. The wipe isn't happening for a while. We're still working on it. We're still getting there. And this is, you know, pretty much, this is pretty much all that's happening right now is this event on Lighthouse. And then I'm sure after this, Killa and Tagilla will go back to their regular maps. And then maybe something involving Reshala or Sturman or Gluckar is going to take place on some other maps. And then we also just had a tweet here from Logical. So Killa and Tagilla on Lighthouse. Killa and Tagilla are spawning in the village area of Lighthouse with a 100% spawn rate. The armored train is also set to not show up in raids anymore. So that means that even the armored train that rolls up will not be available. So, lads, some speculation on my behalf. I feel like what's going to happen at one point before Lightkeeper comes out is I have a funny feeling that a lot of cultists are going to end up spawning on Lighthouse. And I think that they're going to be unique cultists, maybe like the new cultist character models, which I've kind of speculated on before, that I think are going to end up coming to Lighthouse with the release of Lightkeeper, since there's basically a lot of evidence to support that the Lightkeeper is the leader of a cultist cult, or a cultist, how would I put it? Like a cultist group, like a cultist faction. Maybe not necessarily all the cultists as a whole because of the medallion. I think that all of the cultists wearing that particular medallion are a part of Lightkeeper's crew. However, maybe we're wrong on this. We don't know. We'll have to get further confirmation on it. And I have a feeling that the event that is going to lead up to Lightkeeper actually returning is going to be the return of all of his cultists, probably all over the whole Tarkov region. So I'm going to take a guess and say that there might be like some kind of week-long event where we have cultists on like every map. And it's just going to go absolutely ham. And then after that event, we will probably get the Lighthouse expansion and the Lightkeeper returning, because I think it's something like, you know, Lightkeeper's gone, you know, there's shit going on, maybe he's kind of afraid for his life, so like Killa and Tagilla are there, he doesn't want to be around the Lighthouse area, so maybe once they clear out and his cultists can start moving into the region and start taking over control again, maybe that's when he'll return. So I have a funny feeling that that's basically the way that it's going to go. I am also just not really sure. You know what I mean? It's been a lot of weeks of like very cryptic messages and very, you know, mixed messages, and we're all kind of, you know, we all thought the wipe was going to be like a month ago with all these events and stuff going on, but it turns out that these are just regular events put on by BSG to somewhat keep us occupied until the wipe comes out, basically. I personally think it's not going to happen for another month or two. I still think we've got some time to wait. Maybe next month. Who knows? But I am more likely looking towards, what is it now? It's May 29th now, then we've got June. I am feeling wipe, plus maybe drops event in probably July, I want to say. July is kind of my best bet. I think we're going to have more events now leading up to the release of Lightkeeper and all that kind of stuff. And then July is probably going to be the more likely month that we are going to start seeing, you know, actual pre-wipe events happening. And I'm sure BSG has a bunch of cool stuff planned for that. But, oh yeah, some more news, guys. The Tarkov TV podcast is coming back. I'm pretty sure this coming week. So today is... Today is Sunday. So sometime next week, Nikita has said that there will be a Tarkov TV podcast. I'm not entirely sure whether he like 100% confirmed it. But if he does, I'm going to do a breakdown of that. And of course, you'll find it on this channel as well. Yeah, that's pretty much the news as of the current moment. So when the podcast comes out, I'm sure we're going to get a lot more information on that. And I will, of course, make a video on that. And I will break it down for all of you guys. And lads, that is pretty much all that I have for you guys today. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know your theories, your thoughts. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out, my dudes.